I'm doing my speech on dolphins. Dolphins are fascinating and intelligent creatures. Extremely playful and social, they require physical contact and interaction, much like humans. Their impressive social interactions, both with dolphins and with humans, are just a few examples of how smart and what they are capable of. Main ideas. I'm going to be talking about 5 different dolphin species, dolphin life cycle, dolphin intelligence, and dolphin interactions with humans. The types of dolphin species. Bottlenose dolphins. The most common species found in tropical and subtropical waters all around the world. They're most recognized because they're the dolphins that you find in your marine animal parks and your aquariums. They're trained by our military. They vary in gray on their top and white on their bottom. They're difficult to see from above because they blend in with the water, and then below, so it's kind of like a camouflage. Adults vary from 6 to 13 feet in length and weigh about 330 to 1,000 pounds. Males are significantly larger in this species. They live in pods of 20 to 30 animals. That's a picture of the bottlenose dolphin. Pink dolphins. These are a freshwater species found in primarily the south region of the Amazon River in South America. Adults are 8 to 9 feet in length and weigh on average 200 pounds. Unique characteristics are the infused vertebrae in the neck and small hump on the back that replaces the dorsal fin. Those two characteristics make it easier for this dolphin to find food. The color of them is unique and unknown. Scientists still don't know why they are pink. They live in pods about 5 to 8 animals. And that's a picture of the pink dolphin. The hourglass dolphin. It gets its name from the unusual sand hourglass markings on its sides. They're found in Antarctic waters. They're black and white in color. Adults grow to be about 5 to 6 feet in length and weigh on average 200 to 250 pounds. Males are smaller than females in this species. They travel in pods of 5 to 10 animals. And then there's a picture of the hourglass dolphin. Striped dolphin. They live in tropical and subtropical waters offshore. They're similar to the bottlenose dolphin in size and shape, and they're known for their acrobatics. They're dark blue in color with white strips on the sides, and they're white and pink in color on the bottom. Adults are about 8 to 9 feet in length and weigh about 300 to 450 pounds. Males are slightly larger than females in this species, and they travel in pods of 20 to 30. And then there's a picture of the striped dolphin. The rough-toothed dolphin. They live in deep tropical waters. They're fast swimmers and deep divers. Sometimes mistaken for the bottlenose because of their gray color, but up close they have small black dots, and they're more stocky in appearance with large pectoral fins set further back. Adults on average are about 8 to 9 feet in length and weigh as much as 350 pounds. They travel in small pods, no more than 8 animals. And there's a picture of the rough-toothed dolphin. Dolphin life cycle. Almost all dolphin species have similar life cycles. They all begin with reproduction. Males fight for dominance within the pod, and the females will usually mate with the more dominant male. They'll have multiple mates in their lifetime. Pregnancy lasts about 10 months to a year. It just depends on what species they are. Females usually give birth every 4 to 5 years, and they may have as many as a dozen calves in their lifetime, reproducing until they're in their 40s. A dolphin birth resembles a human birth. Another female from the pod will stay with the expectant mother to help her. The midwife dolphin, as you would say, will help the calf swim to the surface to take its first breath. The mother has to be watchful during labor because the release of blood can attract sharks. Her pod will form a circle around her and try to protect her as much as they can from anything that may attack. The labor will last about 3 hours, and the dolphin is born tail first. A calf will stay with its mother until maturity, about 7 to 10 years old for females and 10 to 15 years old for males. They may even stay with their pod after maturity, and they're very social and vocal animals. Most females do not live past their reproductive years around 40. Males can live to 55 years and sometimes more depending on the species. Dolphin intelligence. When compared to an animal of similar size, their brain is about 5 times larger, and when humans are compared to an animal of similar size, our brains are about 7 times larger, so there's not a big difference. Dolphins are believed in the science world to be the most intelligent animals next to humans. Kelly the dolphin is a dolphin from Mississippi in a marine animal park. She learned from her trainers that whenever litter would fall into her tank, she was to give it to them, and she would get reward for it. She would get fish. She learned that if she hid the paper underneath a rock, she could tear it off piece by piece, and with each piece she gave her trainer, she would get a fish for. So in a way, she trained her trainers to get more fish. One day, a dead seagull happened to land in their tank, and she took it and hid it under her rock. When her trainer came, she gave it to them, and in reward, she got a lot of fish compared to just one fish for a piece of paper. And instead of eating all of her fish that she got, she saved one of them. And whenever her trainers were away, she used it to bait another seagull. And she eventually caught one and gave it to her trainer for reward for more fish. After she mastered it, she taught her calf and other dolphins the trait of gullying. Another example of dolphin intelligence are the military dolphins. The U.S. Navy uses about 75 dolphins in the program. They locate lost swimmers, underwater sea mines. They know how to detect them and give the information back to our Navy. The program started in 1960 with more than 19 different species of animals tested, including birds and sharks. The dolphins qualified on top, along with the California sea lion. Dolphin interaction with humans. This is an example of dolphins saving humans. In 2004, there was lifeguards on a training exercise. They went out into deep waters. They noticed a pod of dolphins circling them and slapping their tails in the water and swimming around them and kind of being violent in a way. And every time a lifeguard would try to swim away from them, the dolphins would herd the group back together. One of the lifeguards noticed that there was a great white shark not too far away from them, so they realized that the dolphins were keeping the shark away from them. After about 45 minutes, the great white eventually gave up and left, and then the dolphins kind of led the group of lifeguards to shore to make sure that they were okay. And then a story of humans helping dolphins is the story of Winter the dolphin. I don't know if anyone has seen the movie Dolphin Tale, but that's where she's from. She was rescued from a crab trap line in Mosquito Lagoon here in Cape Canaveral. She was transported to Clearwater Marine Aquarium. They weren't able to save her tail. She lost her entire tail and 2 vertebrae, and a prosthetic tail was designed just for her. She now lives in Clearwater Marine Aquarium and is famous for her recent movie Dolphin Tale. She had to learn how to swim an entirely new way and everything. In conclusion, science continues to study these incredible creatures of the sea. So much has been learned and will continue to be learned, which makes it so important to protect them and all animals in our world. Dolphins are very amazing animals. Many species, bottlenose dolphins, pink dolphins, striped dolphins, hourglass dolphins, and rough-toothed dolphins, to name a few. They all vary from the most common to the most rare. And we can see how parallel their lives are with ours as humans by how intelligent and quick to learn they are.